Okay, it says I'm live. Good. I'm here. Lights in. Let's see, go this way. It covers up the overhead light. You'll be able to see my face. Anyhow, so today we're going to do that. Well, let's cover some stuff here. I had broken the lever that holds this table, and therefore the width of the board. There we go. Getting over this point. The width of the board wouldn't stay stable, and it messed up some of my cuts when I was doing the dado cuts earlier. So got that repaired, got it adjusted so that the cam lock stays locked a little longer now. So that's up and running. And we'll go flying over the table saw here. That looks good. So what we're going to be doing is working on the you would think that, yeah, go ahead, put the bottom in. No, we're not going to put the bottom in first. What we have to do is cut an entrance. That might be simple, you say. Well, yeah, it is simple. And of course, that 2x4 is hard to get to. And do I have another 2x4? Nope, I don't. Not handy. So, if we think about this, there's my pencil that's out already. So what I'll be doing, and this is giving you a little bit of a heads up, I'll be putting in a 2x4 leg here on the side. And I'll be cutting down here in this area. Probably wondering what I'm doing. We'll get you up a little closer. So in this area, I need to go below this by 3/4 of an inch. So that's already there at about 3/4 of an inch. So my drop here will be about 1.5 inches. And I'm going to come over 2 inches from my leg. And my entrance is going to be 3 inches long. So now the question is how do I do that? Okay, easy enough. We're going to set this for 1.5 for now. this wouldn't be as interesting if I didn't have if I had all this mapped out ahead of time instead of doing it on the fly. But hey, gives you an idea of what it takes to build a long hive. So we want to set our blade depth now for about 1.5 inches. That's set that way. Obviously, I don't know if you can see this from there, but that needs to be changed. Now, accuracy, yeah, doesn't have to be that accurate. There we go. Get ready for the noise. It's going to get loud in here. Okay. I'm not good at talking while I'm doing stuff. It's hard to do two things at the same time. Talking is one of those two things. Now, you're probably wondering, what are we looking at here? That's my 3/4 by 3 inch opening for my entrance. And that will be the only entrance that I'll have for my long hive. Okay. Of course, I'm looking around, and this is what I'm looking for. Found it. Okay. Now, didn't really say much there, did I? Okay, so this board is cut by 19 and a half, and it's literally 48 inches long. So I went to Lowe's, bottom cut to 19 and a quarter. Did I say 19 and a half first time? I don't know. Anyhow, 19 and a quarter. It came in as 19 and 5/16, which means it didn't fit. This also happens to help square up the box itself. So literally, it does square up the box. And I have these screws that are kind of flat-headed. There is a little bit there. They're, what do they call them? They're called cabinet screws. So instead of spreading out, it just goes down and clamps the wood and doesn't. If you use a deck screw or something like that, you'll find that the deck screw has more of a conical, cone shape, whatever, shape to it, and it'll pull down through. And this screw happens to stop. And just one of those little things that do help in the construction. And you probably see that those are disappeared. And those were the only 3 screws that I started before I realized that I hadn't put in an entrance over here. So at this point, all I'm doing is putting 3 on the end. Putting 3 on the end, 1 2 inches from the side and 1 in the center. And I'll do the same here with the side. Come in about 2 to 3 inches. At both ends. One in the center. Do a half. And half. And just a lot of people will talk about, interior and exterior sheathing plywood. I figure I don't need to use exterior plywood because this plywood's not going to be exposed to water. This is the bottom of the hive. Go over and do the other side now. And put it halfway there. Now, how do I make a landing board? Because I do make landing boards. Where is a yeah, okay. Hang in there with me. I've got to think. Wouldn't you know it? DC's Bees. Hey, David. Good to see you. You've been here for 10 minutes already. Having breakfast at 8:20. Yeah, I had breakfast about that, well, before then, because I had to deliver somebody. Amish, always doing Amish. Anyhow, okay, so that's the start of that. And I realized I need, oh, there's some wood. That may look like it's something. Let's see what we can fabricate here. What do I do with my pencil? You know where my pencil is? My pencil's inside there. I didn't leave it on the outside. So be right back. You're going to hear noise behind the camera. Oh, let's do this right. This new lever that I had to place, that I just moved. Okay. Now, oh well, it'll still work. What was that? Do this way. That's my landing board and entrance. Later, I will do a board over here with about a 15-degree cut, and it'll be my porch cover, landing board, porch, however you want to call it. And that is basically my entrance now. Gotta reduce the height of this thing. You guys can actually see what I did here. A little bit more. Hang in there. Wait a second. Now you can actually see what my entrance looks like, although it's upside down. That will be the entrance for the long hive. Looks like I need to clean this somehow. We'll just paint it. Paint over the dirt. Hang on, I'll get there eventually. See what I've done. But in the meantime, you guys can look at the floor. Okay. Don't say I don't use a tripod. So this is going on how long now? 26 minutes. So there was putting in the bottom board, cutting the entrance, and putting a landing board on. Thank you for watching today. Take care. Bye.